Just a quick video on the patterns that happen when the pumpers are finished for the day. IPHA, we can see that it had this, initially move off of 350 area, pulled back, orderly retracement, and then the last 2 days, big pop up. So probably, some chat rooms get a hold of it, and especially in here, and it really starts to go. Now IPHA, let's see if I can find out how many. It did have a pretty big float. Yeah, it's a 51 million share float. So that's a lot. I mean, this thing moved from, let's call it 7.5 to 12. That's 4.5. That's a 200 million you added to the market cap. Pretty significant. But anyways, so it probably, was attracting the attention of the market. It's where the money was flowing. And perhaps, some of the chat rooms had a hold of it and they were pumping it up. Spiked up to this, and maybe, even could have been a short squeeze. Let me just check that. So there was no real short on it at going into it, but maybe once it got halted and started to pop, then the shorts came into it. What I said was, after the second halt, you probably want to get out of the trade because quite often you'll see it roll over and start to back off. And this is in this case, this is what happened. But not only that, so the people that were, the institutions or the traders or the, market makers who were pushing this thing after the second pop, they made a huge win, $4.50. And so, or more, if they bought it in the pre-market. And so they've all gone home. Well, then what happens is there's nobody left to support it. And so all the bag holders up here, they keep averaging down, and it takes a little pop as the shorts cover, and then it sells off. Shorts cover, it sells off. Once the whoever was running it is done for the day, there's no sense in trying to trade these things anymore. That's it. Especially with a stock of 50 million shares outstanding. Or in the float, 50 million in the float, and no short position to to support it. Once they go home, they're done for the day, which is usually just the first hour of the day. Then there's nobody left to support this, and it just continues. It'll just continue to drift off for the rest of the day. Now, near the end of the day, you may get a bit of a squeeze as all the shorts don't want to hold their short over the weekend. It may take a pop, but for now, that's it for IPHA.